Sometimes an ordinary, happy night quietly changes the direction of a person's entire life, and they don't even realize that the moment they believe is filled with joy will later leave a question in their heart forever. That night was my wife's birthday, and from the bottom of my heart I wanted to make it special for her. Since the morning, the only thing on my mind was how I could make her smile. I left work early, stopped on the way to buy her favorite chocolate cake, and when I got home, I slowly started preparing everything. I dimmed the lights in the room, spread a clean cloth on the table, placed the cake in the center, and lit a few candles around it. In one corner of the room, I also placed a few colorful balloons, so the place would feel a little more cheerful and warm. None of it was expensive or grand, but it was filled with my sincere love and effort. When the door finally opened in the evening and she walked inside, she paused for a moment in surprise, as if she couldn't believe all of this was for her. Then slowly a soft smile appeared on her face, the same smile that had always made me forget every worry in my life. She came closer, hugged me, and with a light laugh said she didn't expect me to put in so much effort for her birthday. In that moment, I truly felt that maybe the real happiness in life comes from these small and simple moments. We both sat down at the table, cut the cake, blew out the candles, and started talking about old memories. We were laughing, teasing each other, and for a while it felt like we had gone back to the early days of our marriage, when everything felt new and every moment carried a special warmth. There was a sparkle in her eyes, and her laughter filled the entire room. And deep inside, I was thinking how lucky I was to have her in my life. But at that moment, I had absolutely no idea that during that same beautiful night, one small moment, a playful, flirty joke, would plant a question in my heart that would slowly begin to change the way I saw my trust, my feelings, and our entire marriage. After dinner, we were sitting comfortably, talking, laughing, and sharing memories. Suddenly, she made a flirty little joke. At first, I laughed, because she always teased me in small ways. But this time, there was something different in her tone, something that shook me from within. There was a subtle intensity in the way she spoke, which seemed to dim every happiness in front of my eyes. I thought maybe I had misheard, but my heartbeat quickened and a strange doubt started swirling in my mind. She laughed and said that not everything in a marriage is clear, and sometimes people hide things. But the color hidden in her laughter, the sparkle in her eyes, touched my heart. And I realized that this was not just a joke. There was some truth inside her that she wasn't revealing yet. Every word, every moment, felt like it was placing a weight on my heart while I tried to understand it. That playful moment had created a small crack in our joyful night. And inside, I was thinking that maybe some truths about our marriage, which we had never faced, were now beginning to surface. In the quiet of the night, every echo of laughter and every glance made me feel that this was not just a joke, but a moment that was starting a wave of questions in our relationship, slowly changing the reality of our bond. By the end of the night, that joke and our laughter had created a strange kind of silence. I realized that a new color had entered my night of happiness. Color that had awakened hidden doubts in my heart. We both fell quiet, sitting face to face, and I felt the intensity of that moment. Inside, a wave of mixed emotions was running through me. Love, fear, surprise, and a hidden truth that was yet to fully reveal itself. In the stillness of the night, I looked at her and understood that in every moment of our marriage, alongside the love, there were also unknown secrets, which would never remain as simple as they once were. That little laughter, that single joke, and the softness in her eyes had taught me that sometimes life can change suddenly. And one night, meant to be filled with joy, can alter the foundation of your heart and your relationship forever. I realized that tonight would not just remain a memory of happiness in our marriage, but also as the moment when our life and bond were changed forever.